So I listen to a lot of videos online, and I'm constantly looking for new material, and I'm constantly learning. And there was a great video that I cannot find now, but the person talking, for some reason I thought it was Simon Sinek, but I haven't been able to find it. Anyway, he was talking about liminal spaces, and it's that transition phase, and how that's what really is scary for us as humans, right? It's not so much, what actually happens. Like, in the horror movie, it's the leading up to it. You can hear the music and something's going to happen, but you don't know what. And it's that tension. That's where the fear is. Once, the guy jumps out or whatever, there's the scare, but now you can deal with it, right? You've got something there to deal with. And it struck me so much that it's been on my mind since I was listening to it. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about that today and how it relates to us on our quest. So, after the intro. Welcome to my journey of self-discovery, life balance, career success, and business creation. This podcast works to answer the question of how successful professionals like us stop drifting and get focused on keeping our careers and businesses growing rapidly while having a full, balanced, and vibrant life that we absolutely love. What we call the Third Power Life. And this is the Third Power Life Podcast. So, liminal spaces. I just love the word. It's one of those neat ones that you don't get to use very often. But it's that in-between place. And there are, physical liminal spaces and mental and emotional and all of that. If you're like walking down the street at night in the city, right? It's like, it's kind of, oh, wait, this is kind of spooky, right? Or the context that I want to talk about is more the emotional and mental. It's like I'm transitioning. You're starting a new job, or quitting a job, or getting a divorce, or starting a new relationship, or you're in this transition period, but you're not there yet, right? You're not done, right? I've been through divorce before myself, and it's coming, but it's not done yet. So you're in this kind of transition point, right? Same with, starting a new business or transitioning into, I want to follow my quest. I want to find my purpose and follow that. Almost every time it comes with you've got to make changes. You can't stay where you are, and you can't keep doing the same things over and over again expecting a different result. That's the definition of insanity. So in order to achieve great things and to find our quest and pursue it, we have to be moving forward. We have to make changes. And to do that, you have to go through that liminal phase emotionally, right? I'm leaving what I know, but I haven't reached where I need to go yet. I'm in between. I'm in that middle ground. And I want you to understand that's where our fear is strongest, right? And that's where you have to have that faith. You have to have that understanding of why I want to do this. And this is so often why we when we have big goals and we start going for it, and then it just kind of goes away. It's because we entered that liminal phase and we got scared and we pulled back to where we knew where we were, right? So it's if you can keep the faith and keep moving forward long enough to get through that, to understand that it's going to be okay. It's like taking stairs in the dark, right? And you step And there's just that split second where is the step really there, right? If it's a little bit different than what you're used to, you're like, and then you say, oh, okay, well now it's fine, and down you go. But there's just that brief moment of uncertainty and anxiety and freak out. Oh my God, the stair's not there. I'm going to fall to my death, right? Our goals are like that. Going after our quest is like that. Going after a new relationship can be like that. All of these things where we have to pass through that liminal phase. We have to have the faith to know that step is there, right? And so I'm asking you, when you find your purpose, when you start on your quest, the first couple of steps are going to be scary as hell, because you don't have that, I don't know for sure the step is there. I sure hope it is, right? So move through it and understand that the beginning is especially scary, and that's okay. And that's why it's important to have somebody supporting you, have a coach there, have somebody cheering you on, to know that it's okay, right? Because we have to get through the liminal space to be able to make it through to where we want to go. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Just know that it's scary, but it's okay. So we have to get through the liminal spaces, because that's how we live our lives to the third power. Till tomorrow, my friends. I'm glad you enjoyed this podcast. Please let us know what impacted you in today's episode. You can join our Discord or Facebook community to connect with like-minded people that want a real third power life. You can go to thirdpowerlife.com or look in the show notes for links. And remember, hit that like, subscribe, and rate button for the Third Power Life podcast. Until next time.